So I've been seeing yesterday on the news and Facebook about the Baltimore rioting and protesting, and it makes me sad for them. Everybody handles pain in a different way. I'm not going to say that I agree with it, but then again, it's not really my place, you know, to know how that felt. I did see the peaceful protesting, which was nice. I agree, peaceful protest is probably the way to go. That's not what I want to talk about. I do want to talk about a specific group of people, and this happens in every race. People who are hypocritical when it comes to racism. You shout you're not racist all day, but you just said something that made you look really racist. The comments that I seen on some of these stories, and there was one in particular that just made me giggle to my core. A woman, and yes, she was African American, said, "Fuck white people, they should all die," and then hashtag the words racial equality. Racial equality means you want equality for all races, not just your own. You want everybody to be equal. But when you say fuck white people, they should all die, yes, I'm racist, that's not racial equality. Why would you hashtag that? Why would you do that? That's just stupid. And then I seen a white guy say, well, all black people are just thugs and thieves and what? Hold the phone, sir. I have seen a lot of white thugs and thieves, a lot of Mexican thugs and thieves. Can't single out. That's pretty much being a stereotype there. He just stereotyped black people, which is stupid. I hate when people do that shit. Don't stereotype anybody of any race, because that's not your place. You haven't went out and talked to every single black person in this world and asked them if they have a arrest record. No, you haven't. And you haven't went out and asked every white person in this world if they've had an arrest record, or Mexican, because you don't know. You can't stereotype a race unless you've talked to everybody, because not everybody is the same. It's going to come down to that person's character and their morals and their values. It has nothing to do with the color of their fucking skin, whether they just robbed a store, or whether they just kidnapped an old lady, or whether they just broke into an abandoned house. It has nothing to do with their race. It's going to have something to do with maybe their character, their morals. But I just hate when I see people say, fuck this race or fuck that race, and blah, 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 blah. But you want racial equality. And that's not fair. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't be racist and still want racial equality. No, you gotta pick one. And I hate racist people. I fucking hate them. Black, white, Mexican, any color. If you're racist, you're no use to this world. It's stupid. And that goes for anybody that's racist. I want racial equality, because I have mixed children. I want my kids to grow up in a good world, in a equal world, where they're not judged for the color of their skin, but by their character, by who they are as a person, not their skin tone. Because when you take that skin off, we are all the same. Same skeletal structure, same blood. So I don't get it. I don't get how you could sit here and say, I seen one lady say, they were debating or something, and this white lady said, well, if y'all would just quit running around breaking shit and this and this and that. And, I don't think the problem is with the protesters or the rioters, I mean, to some extent, I don't agree with burning down businesses, but not all cops are bad. And if you looked, there were black cops in there standing with shields, along with the whites and the Mexican cops. There was cops of all races standing there holding shields. There are some, there are some people who look at things differently than others. And those people who think that racism is okay, they are part of the problem. People who think racism is alright, they are part of the problem. Every racist person in this world, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to go to the edge of your nearest cliff, and I want you to jump off. Because that's what needs to be done. Because until racism doesn't exist, we're never going to have racial equality. And that's just that. United we stand, divided we fall. United as every race, not just one race. Every single race needs to unite. Every race, not just one. And Martin Luther King said darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. And hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. He was a great leader. And you know, he was a leader for African Americans, but also he influenced whites and Mexicans. He influenced everybody. That's why we learned about him in school. He influenced everybody of every race. But I'm sick of seeing people who say, fuck white people, or fuck black people, or fuck Mexicans. No, let's not. Let's not say that. Let's come together and fix the issue with America, and that is racism in itself, no matter what ethnicity you are. Racism in itself needs to be fixed. It needs to be changed. We need to have a better understanding of each other. And let's stop calling black people thugs. And let's stop calling white people trash. And let's stop calling Mexicans what we're calling Mexicans. And let's all just call each other human. Let's all treat each other with the same respect we would want to be treated. I remember when I was growing up, we had a golden rule. And it was treat others how you want to be treated. I don't give a damn what color you are. Black, white, Mexican, purple. If you are nice to me, I will be nice to you. Because that's how I was raised. I wasn't raised, oh, okay, black people are bad, Mexicans are bad. No, I wasn't raised like that. That's not how it works up in my house. My kids will respect everyone of every color. And that is that. I don't care what color you are. You will be respected in my household.